Tamil actor Vishal's corruption charge on Censor board has stoked a massive row. The actor has complained to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, alleging that he had to pay a bribe to the Central Board of Film Certification (CBFC) in Mumbai to get his Mark Antony film released and screened. The INB Ministry reiterates zero tolerance for corruption and has ordered a probe into the matter. An investigative team has been sent to Mumbai. Meanwhile, Indian Films and TV Directors Association has, as well as the Indian Motion Pictures producers, have called for a CBI probe. Now, my colleague Sunil has had a conversation with Ashok Pandit. Let's listen in.
केंद्रीय फिल्म प्रमाणन बोर्ड यानी कि जिसे सेंसर बोर्ड के नाम से भी जाना जाता है, एक बार फिर से विवादों में है। दक्षिण भारतीय अभिनेता और निर्माता विशाल ने आरोप लगाया है कि उनकी फिल्म मार्क एंटोनी का स्क्रीनिंग के लिए और सर्टिफिकेट के लिए उन्हें रिश्वत देनी पड़ी है। हालांकि इस संबंध में अभी तक सेंसर बोर्ड से कोई बयान नहीं आया है, लेकिन इंडियन फिल्म टेलीविजन और डायरेक्टर एसोसिएशन के अध्यक्ष अशोक पंडित मेरे साथ हैं, जिनकी मांग है कि इस पूरे मामले में, क्योंकि बहुत ही आरोप गंभीर है, सीबीआई की जांच होनी चाहिए। हम सीधे बात करते हैं अशोक पंडित जी से। सर, जो आरोप लगाया है विशाल ने, बहुत ही गंभीर आरोप लगाया है और उन्होंने सबूत के तौर पर यह भी बताया है कि पैसे उन्होंने 2 बार में दिए हैं, एक स्क्रीनिंग के लिए और एक सर्टिफिकेट के लिए। क्या कहेंगे आप लोग?
देखिए, आरोप जो है वो बहुत गंभीर है, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है। जो 2 नाम विशाल ने लिए हुए हैं, वो जिनको पैसे ट्रांसफ़र किए गए हैं, उनके बैंक अकाउंट की डिटेल्स दिए हुए हैं, वो दोनों सीबीएफसी के ऑफिशियल्स नहीं हैं, मैंने पता लगाया। तो कोई बाहर का शख्स है, कोई बाहर के लोग हैं जिनको पैसे दिए गए हैं, वो ट्रेल क्या है, वो कनेक्शन क्या है, ये सब पता लगाना बहुत ज़रूरी है। और मुझे लगता है कि इफ्तड़ा की तरफ से और मैं इंपा की तरफ से ये हम मांग करते हैं कि इसकी एक सीबीआई इंक्वायरी होनी चाहिए, कि कहीं ना कहीं कुछ ना कुछ तो बात है। इसलिए विशाल जो है वो एक्यूज़ कर रहा है, ये एलिगेशंस लगा रहा है। अगर ये बात सही है, कोई इन्वॉल्व अगर है, तो जब तक इंक्वायरी नहीं होगी, हायर लेवल पे इंक्वायरी नहीं होगी। हम सीबीआई इंक्वायरी इसलिए बोल रहे हैं ताकि अगर कोई लोग अंदर इन्वॉल्व हैं, वो भी इंक्वायरी के अंदर आने चाहिए, क्योंकि ये ट्रेंड जो है बहुत गलत ट्रेंड है और ये इंडस्ट्री के लिए बहुत ही सेंसिटिव मामला है। क्योंकि प्रोड्यूसर जो है वो अपनी कमाई लगा के फिल्म बनाता है, और जब फिल्म रिलीज़ होने पे होती है, काफ़ी कुछ टेंशन्स होती हैं, काफ़ी कुछ इन्वेस्टमेंट्स होती हैं, और उसमें अगर डिले हो और उस टाइम को, उस मौके का अगर फ़ायदा उठा रहा है कोई ऑफिसर और पैसे एक्सटॉर्ट कर रहा है, तो ये बहुत ही गलत धारणा है। हालांकि चीज़ें बहुत सही हो गई हैं, चीज़ें काफ़ी ऑर्गेनाइज हो गई हैं।
ये पहला मामला नहीं है, इसके पहले एक सीबीआई की रेड भी पड़ी थी, रंगे हाथों रिश्वत लेते हुए पकड़ा गया था, केस हुई थी। तो क्या आप लोगों का अनुभव है कि इस तरह के मामले या रिश्वत मांगे जाते हैं?
देखिए, ये जो आप इंसिडेंट बता रहे हैं बहुत पहले का इंसिडेंट है। अभी चीज़ें स्ट्रीमलाइन हो चुकी हैं, सब कुछ डिजिटल है, डिजिटाइज होता है। आपके एप्लीकेशंस ऑनलाइन जाती हैं, आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन ऑनलाइन जाती हैं, आपके पिक्चर के स्टेटस क्या है वो आपको पता चलता है, स्क्रीनिंग हुई नहीं हुई है, कब इंक्वायरी है, कब स्क्रीनिंग है। सो प्रोड्यूसर जो है उसको इन्फॉर्मेशन जो है हर स्टेज पे उसके पास होती है। ऐसा नहीं कि आप किसी एजेंट के भरोसे पे हैं या किसी ऑफिशियल के भरोसे पे हैं कि ऑफिशियल रिले करेगा नहीं करेगा, टाइमिंग के हिसाब से होता है सब कुछ। लेकिन हो सकता है क्वाइट पॉसिबल कि किसी की मजबूरी का फ़ायदा उठाकर आप उसका शोषण कर रहे हैं या आप उसे एक्सप्लॉइट कर रहे हैं।
Right, now that of course was a leader talking about, that was Ashok Pandit talking about the charges. Now, Tamil actor Vishal's corruption charge against Censor Board has come out at a time when he is releasing his film. He has in fact complained to the Prime Minister and the Chief Minister of Maharashtra Eknath Shinde as well. He is alleged that he had to pay a bribe to the Central Board of Film Certification in order to get a certification for his film Mark Antony, for it to be released and screened in Mumbai. Now, in his statement as well, Vishal does go on about how he's been forced to do this and that it was never he's never had to face this kind of situation before. I have my colleague Uma joining us with more details. Uma, take us through the charges that Vishal has put out and what the INB ministry is now taking action on.
Priyanshi, Vishal is speaking not only from his status as an actor, of course, in this film, Mark Antony. He has also been a producer, and he has in fact been part of the Tamil Nadu Producers Council as well. He was elected to it, and he has held charge there, and he has in the past also been known to take up causes, whether it is the cause of film piracy in Tamil Nadu. He even tried to contest an election in the bypoll that happened in Tamil Nadu after Jayalalitha's death from that very seat as well. So Vishal does have a background of being able to take up issues on behalf of his fraternity. He has been part of the Nadigar Sangam elections as well. He had said that he is exposing them. So in this particular case, he says that for Mark Antony, the film release, the Hindi version in release that was to happen for the certification, he had approached the CBFC a little late, and he says that in the conversation that he admits that may not have been correct to record, but he feels that in this case it was right, and he names a lady called Menaga. Ka is written as Ga also in Tamil, so it could be Menaka or Venaga. And he says she played mediator, and she had asked for this amount of money to be paid in two tranches. One, 3 lakh rupees for watching the film, and 3.5 lakh rupees again for giving the certification. And he says, I did manage to get the certificate within one day. Of course, we are hearing other voices like Mr. Ashok Pandit from Mumbai, former censor board, saying that he has not heard of the names that are being mentioned there. And in response to that, Vishal has said that I don't know whether Menaka is part of the official DUM of censor of the CBFC or not, but she did manage to get our work done within a day, and he's of course provided the names and the account numbers into which the money has been transferred, and of course he's appealed to the Prime Minister as well as the Maharashtra Chief Minister with the INB Ministry now, saying that of course they are sending across an officer to inquire into this. And more important and interesting, Priyanshi, they have said that if anybody else has also faced such a harassment with the CBFC, they should come forward and report to this member who has come to conduct the inquiry. Back to you.
Right. Uma, stay with us. Let's in fact listen into exactly what Vishal has said.
Yesterday I tweeted about the Central Bureau of Film Certification, CBFC Mumbai office, where I had to pay a sum of 6.5 lakhs unofficially to get my film certification done for the Hindi version of Mark Antony. It was very clear that unless we pay the money, we won't be able to get the certification, and there was too much at stake for me as a producer to release a film on the D-Day in September 28th. I request the Honourable Chief Minister of the Maharashtra, Eknath Shinde Sahab, and Honourable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji Sahab to intervene and make sure we nip it at the bud, corruption, not at government offices, especially not involving cinema. Imagine if it's involving cinema, then imagine in other sectors what happens.
Right now, Uma, those are the charges that Vishal is putting forward. But when it comes to the chief of the board, he's in fact said that none of the allegations that Vishal has made is in fact related to the board itself.
It is as a counter to that Vishal says that his person, his representative of Mark Antony, had approached the board, after which they were told that this is the amount to be paid, and he has a recorded conversation also in which he claims that the person is saying that if you had come 15 days ago, I had in fact taken 4 lakh rupees for issuing the certification of the CBFC so that the film can release, and in this case, because you have come last minute, you will have to pay 6.5 lakh rupees, and there is also very clarity that has been given to him, saying that for watching the film, rather the film to be screened at the CBFC, you will have to pay 3 lakh rupees, and for the certification to reach your hand, you will have to pay another 3.5 lakh rupees. So he is making very specific charges. It is now up to the inquiry committee. It is possible that the people who have been mentioned by Vishal are not directly in the CBFC, and he is giving an explanation to that as well, saying that it is quite obvious that people are not going to be so naive as to use their own names or their own accounts as well. But two other things that I must point out is that Vishal is someone who is experienced in the producer's job, and he has dealt with certification in Chennai as well. So are we to understand that in Mumbai there is this kind of a corruption, and in a Tamil Nadu or in South Indian films he has not had this kind of an experience, because he's produced multiple films even in the Tamil film industry? Back to you.